y'all. So I took the work vehicle out for a bit. I decided to come in and talk to y'all. So get ready to deal with passive aggressive energy this weekend, y'all. Microaggression. So if you're feeling like you're on the outside, or you're being stonewalled, you're being like kind of ignored, that's actually a blessing. Okay, some of y'all may feel like you're being stonewalled and ignored in places you've been before. That's because the creator wants you to stay silent there and just get what he got. Like, the creator wants you to just get stuff from people who are ignoring you. Like, anybody that's stonewalling you, ignoring you, and purposely trying to leave you out, you're just there to collect what they got. Their lessons, their resources, and you're not really there to help. I'm telling you no lie. Like, sometimes things come back around to you to serve you, not necessarily for you to participate. This is something that I learned, okay? Sometimes when resources come back around and people come back around in your life, they're there to serve you. There's something that they were supposed to give you that you didn't get before, and you're just supposed to go ahead and be silent like the panther, okay? So don't react to the microaggression and passive aggressive energy. Just be like, stay graceful, stay the nice one, get what you need to get, and don't throw a fit and leave. Okay? Because some people are so jealous of your energy and frequency that they want you to character assassinate yourself, so they can use that as a reason to kick you out and run off with whatever you shared. So, you could be in the world, but you ain't got to be of it. Meaning you ain't really got to participate, but you can get the abundance from it. You participate when the energy allows you to participate comfortably in peace. But that don't mean you need to run. That don't mean you need to go. Nothing can trump your silence. People can be negative all they want, but your silence will speak volumes that you're not interested, but you're also not a coward. So I hope y'all take this seriously, okay? Some of y'all going to be experiencing microaggression from people who don't like your race, people who are profiling you based upon your voice, based upon your name, memorizing your name so they know to do microaggression to you when you show up again. What you do is you just go ahead and get the resources. Like, for real, if you're a minority, just start recording every activity that you're in, every creative workshop, every event. Just go ahead and record it if you're online, and go about your business until the recording is done. Don't even say much. If you know that you're gifted and you're powerful in something, it's better that you don't say much around strangers, especially if you sense the energy is microaggression. Because I had something happen today where I shared just a small amount of my knowledge, and this lady went on break in the workshop and added it to her slideshow, and then had the nerve to casually say, well, thank Victoria for your input, but she didn't want to give me credit for what I said. See, that was being passive aggressive and manipulative. She wanted to use my content, but didn't want to say directly what content of mine she was using. She was being covert. These covert narcissists are going in hard right now. Okay? Some of them, they see you still ain't gave up, that you're not giving up. And they like, you have the audacity to not give up on your goals. They feel in some type of way. The fact that if they set you back, if they left you out, that you still showing up trying to get your goal done. So now they trying to do microaggression. Now they trying to make it seem like they want to do it in a way where they can say it's all in your head. So just go ahead and be quiet. Don't even try to talk to them about it. They're going to gaslight you. I'm telling you. When you experience microaggression, that now through the end of winter, it's going to happen on and off, y'all. It's going to be places that you've been already, places that you ain't been to in a while. As soon as you show up again, the people going to feel some type of way about you, jealous of you. Don't even respond. Okay? Sometimes you do got to go in the wild to get God's creation. Some beautiful things grow in the wild, and sometimes you do got to go in the wild. But that don't mean you got to let the wild drive you crazy getting what you need to get out of it. Okay? Start treating the wild like sometimes it's just research. That's all it is. It ain't for entertainment purposes. It's not for me to try to fit in. It's not for me to be involved with the mediocre baloney energy. I'm just there to do some research. I'm there to go get whatever wildflowers is growing here that's abundant. That's how you got to be with some of the wild energy. You know, the energy that got thorns but want to act like it don't. That's how you got to be with it sometime. This new beginning don't mess up on. Some of y'all got to reset. Okay? It's nice too. It's nice. Make sure you're getting your fresh air. Make sure that you're counting on yourself for your growth. You're not putting it all in somebody else's hands. You're not putting it all in teachers' hands, your spouse's hands. You're not doing none of that. You're not running to psychics over and over again. None of that. You know, like you don't need tarot card readings. None of that. None. Cool with the oracles and the guidance. Cool with that. Let that get you through. For real. When you're left out right now, it's because you're getting the downloads. When everybody's trying to brag and boast and talk about what they got going on and what project they almost done with, or where they publishing their stuff, you just sit there quiet like, I'm still getting nuggets. I'm still getting nuggets. Like, I ain't even talking about my project. I'm not, let everybody brag, because that's what people starting to be in already. Oh, yeah, I'm almost done with my book. I'm almost done. You just sit there and be like, play dumb. Actually play weak. Play like you don't even know what you're doing like that. Like, for real. Like, that's the best thing you could do in these groups right now. Make everybody think you blocked. Like, make everybody think you just hiding away depressed. Make everybody think that right now. Seriously. People want to manipulate the energy and have microaggression. You can manipulate their energy too by making them think you're in a certain energy that you're not in. I got a couple people thinking that I'm sitting out here sad, depressed, not getting nothing done. I'm not being mindful. I'm not working on my habits. That's what they think. And they're going to keep on thinking that. That's exactly so they can leave my energy alone. For real, there's some fish in the sea that look like it's weak, but yeah, as soon as you go to attack it, you find out that it's not weak. Be silent. Let everybody think that you're weak because you ain't saying nothing. When people stonewall you, they're testing your strength. They want you to go in harder, louder, faster, because that gives them validate their ego. Don't even respond, y'all. There's people who purposely, energetically tried to set you back. And they're aggravated and irritated that you didn't tap out, that you didn't quit. They want you to quit so they can run off with your lessons and they get their abundance. And then they come back and try to teach you how to do it. I got that as a download. Be like, no. How you going to get the lessons from me? And you going to try to circle back to teach me once you get it when you were blocking me while you were getting it too. No. If anybody was blocking you when you was trying to achieve something that they were trying to achieve, or they was only trying to achieve it because you were, don't let them come back and teach you. Say, I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. When they come back and say, oh, this is what you got to do to finish your weight loss journey, be like, I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. Because you was learning from me, bruh. and then you started disrespecting me to block me. You tried to jack up my cortisol while your cortisol was okay, because you wanted to take the lead from me. No. For real, y'all don't need no leaders. Y'all don't need no in-your-face leaders. You can go right to the library and learn to do everything that people try and tell you to do. You don't need in-your-face leaders. You don't need gurus talking to you in person or on no videos. Y'all really don't need none of this. Like, neither do I. You just need the appreciation of the audiobooks, the books, and the original way that the lessons was taught. You don't need stuff redefined, reworked. You just need the understanding of your cosmic soul development. The map of your soul. That's all you need. That's all you need. Once you understand that, you got to figure it out. You ain't going to need half the people that's trying to make you think you need them. Some people sitting up there with connections, and they want you to think because they got connections that they know better about it than you, and that you need to come to them. No, Half of these people that got connections, they're not that gifted in what they doing. I heard some lady say in a group today, I don't really care for academic poetry. I said, there's no such thing as academic poetry. There's no such thing as academic literary art. There's just literary art. Just because somebody got education and skilled in it, don't mean you get to call it academic. See, the people who wanna sit up there, who ain't that gifted in it, they want to hate on people to get the education in it. They want to do passive aggressive hate. I looked at that lady like, go ahead with that. All while she trying to teach, she says she don't believe in academic poetry. But yeah, she's sitting up there teaching, telling people to use literary device skills, telling people to share their lessons, what they know about writing poetry. I'm like, you're a hypocrite, lady. You're a hypocrite. She says she trying to make people think that she never had to learn the craft. Everybody learned everything. Y'all, people cracking me up out here. People, it's like we're living in a world where people want to act like they just got some magical energy. Magic, it comes from learning through osmosis of just being around it. You're still learning it. Observation, studying it, conceiving it through observation is still learning. Or purposely studying it. Either way, everything is learned. That's how, and when you do it, it's the illusion of having magic. I'm sick and tired of these people sitting up there trying to act like they didn't learn what they're doing. Everybody learned it. Michael Jordan learned how to shoot hoops. He practiced, he learned, he was on the team, he had all of that. They can call it magic all you want, but he kept trying and doing it and practicing it till he got it right. He learned as he practiced and studied it. And then did it, and because nobody else could do it, it was magical. Be careful of people devaluing education. I'm sick of this energy. You don't need no education. You don't need to study. You don't need to take no classes. Yes, you do. Everybody do need to study their craft. This is getting ridiculous. People act like their physical time's not going to run out. Your magic is based upon the ingredients that you use and how smart you are at using those ingredients and your understanding of how those ingredients work and work together. That's magic. But if you don't understand how your ingredients work together, then you don't got no magic. Then your magic sucks. Then you're not going to prove that you're a good magician. So stop winging it and all that. Get some books and learn your craft. For real. For real. Just learn your craft. You ain't running out of time. When you learning your craft, God will bless you even more because you have respect for educating yourself in it. You're not just throwing darts and hoping to hit the board. Luck is something that you get once you know what you're doing. When you know what you're doing and it happens naturally by instincts, that's how you get luck. When you know what you're doing because you understand the power of your soul and you have studied your soul power, the ingredients, the elements of it, then then you tap into a power. When you do it, you tap into a power that creates luck. But I'm so tired of these non-educated artists saying, oh, ooh, I don't need education. I just tapped into some luck. Let me tell you right now, and I bet you 100 pieces of my poetry is better than your 500 pieces. You probably got 500 pieces of trash poetry, and most of mine is excellent. Because I create my magic. I don't just throw random stuff in and hope that something works. That's messy. That's how people been doing relationships. That's how people been building families. That's why we got all these people getting divorced. Just getting together, hooking things up, and hoping that it just works. Just basing it all on a wing and a prayer. No, that, whatever. Oh, I hope these wings work. No. You'll know if they work if you pick the right ones. And that's just it, y'all. Turning Pro is an important book to listen to by Stephen Pressfield, because Turning Pro says the professional is about knowledge and education in their craft too. It's not just fun and games to them. It becomes a really fun when you know what you're doing. That's when it gets real fun. Okay? Because then you're really protected from any shade because you know what you're doing. You know you're coming in the room powerful. You don't have to find out through experimenting and hoping that you got the power. You know when you show up, you got the power because you're ready. You're ready intellectually and you're ready spiritually. And people need to stop getting jealous of people who are ready. It's not our problem. I'm just saying. All this jealous energy because people ain't ready. People want to treat their energy and other people's energy any kind of way and then show up and be magical in their craft. You wasn't ready. You was focused on the wrong stuff. You wasn't thinking about the lessons that you learned in your craft. You was doing some other stuff and then expected other stuff that was not healthy for you and then expecting to show up as a magical musician. That's not going to work. Expecting to be naturally skilled. You're not going to be naturally skilled if you was in a toxic, non-humble energy, being all messy, and not appreciating the educational time that you have to put in. You don't just earn it through talent. Talent is not even there until you get educated in it. You do one little thing great and that's not talent. Talent is when it's showing up all through your work, and that comes from education. And then when you practice the education and you do it on a daily, that's when you start to become gifted. And then you natural. You become a god on earth of that craft. And anybody that come for you will be checked by the angels. Once you reach genius mastery of your craft, anybody that try to come for you, they will fall in some heavy negative judgment. So don't be even worried about this microaggression out here. Those are people who don't appreciate being educated in their craft. That's why they sitting around just hoping some little tiny little skill that managed to come out because they got through osmosis of conscious this observing something. They're hoping that will show out and be proof enough of their talent, instead of sitting there and being a student of the craft, being a student among other students, a student of other students, a student of other masters, a student of other amateurs and pros, so a student of everybody. Instead of being a student of everybody, they're hoping they'll get a little lucky and do something a little great and that'll be worthy of a pat on the back. No, people who get pat on their backs is the people who are sitting up there saying, I'm going to learn this craft. I'm going to study it. And I'm going to be a student in it. And when I'm listening to everybody, I don't care who it is. I'm not going to do microaggression because I'm jealous of their level. I'm going to be a student of everybody in this group. And that means I have to show respect. I have to show respect for everybody's bringing to the table in this craft. I have to show respect and respect for the person who brought it. Otherwise, I'm not going to be allowed to climb intellectually in this. The creator's not going to send me educational resources available for me for free. The creator's not going to pull me towards those things. If you're into that microaggression type energy, stop it, because that's why the creator's not putting available free resources on your path. If you have any jealous energy, if you're like leaving people out because you feel intimidated and jealous of them, the creator's not going to let you absorb the other knowledge that comes through focusing on something. The knowledge behind the knowledge. The creator's not going to let you access that on a spiritual level. I'm talking to anybody who's dealing with, want to discriminate against black people, want to be racist. Anybody that has a problem with black women in your groups today, you're going to stay blocked if you're having that microaggression. If you're acting entitled because of your race and race, and because of your power in society, just because of your gender and race, you're going to stay blocked. And I've been saying this for months, and people are being hard-headed. The creator's giving women of color breakthroughs. And white people can get it too. If you stop acting like you're blind to microaggression. Stop sitting around other white people who's giving microaggression, who is sitting there acting cold, purposely acting like they don't see the minorities in the room. If you're with them because you just don't want to lose out, you trying to be the golden child, you're going to stay blocked with them. You're going to keep creating mediocre stuff. You're going to wonder why you're not having creative breakthroughs. If you're not making it your personal goal to make minorities feel welcome right now, good luck to you. You're going to stay blocked all through the literary and artistic season of February and March. If you're not a minority, have some respect for minorities right now, because you're going to pay. Okay? I know the energy that's abundant right now. The creator wants you to help and give back and have respect and make people minority feel like they belong during Pisces season. If you're trying to isolate people in your group, you're not being family friendly, you're going to be blocked. Your wishes are not going to come true. And trying to play like you're not doing it, trying to set rules, only special low vibrational rules for minorities, changing the rules to control minorities in a group, to have a lot of the energy and the celebration go towards white people instead of minorities too. If you in that energy trying to be emotionally manipulative in your social groups and you're a non-minority, God help you in March. Your business is going to start to go down. Emperor energy, baby. Okay? If you're using minorities' books and resources to learn and grow, and you want to act like you didn't, and you don't want to include them, and you don't want to credit them, because you want to act like, oh, you're white, so you're real favored, so you real tapped in. Guess what? Good luck. When your cells, when you don't have no movement, when nothing moves for you in March, remember that I said this. When nothing gets out your way, when them obstacles hit you hard, and your soil will not let your seeds come up in the spring, your stuff is just straight up frozen. Remember what I said about the microaggression, that being a reason. Trying to be manipulative. Starting these entourages was like, I can tell by your voice and your name you're not one of us. So we're not really going to talk to you. We're really not going to include you. We're really not going to make you feel at home. You're going to be stuck in March. March can come in like a lion and go out, come in like a lamb and go out like a lion. Don't get it twisted. When your elephant get brought down to its knees in the end of March, don't forget I said this. Okay, support Black-owned businesses right now. The Venus energy is in color, baby. Color. It's in color. Don't be using Black people for their creative power and then crapping all over them in secret. And then trying to freeze them out after you use them. I address a lot of wicked stuff on this channel. This week I was addressing the less spirits. I'm addressing racial discrimination today. If anybody that's non-Black don't like it, you can get off this channel. I got a synchronicity for this, so you're not going to tell me I'm wrong. I got it as a download. Then I got it in the oracles. Did I went somewhere and it showed up? And it's also biracial people in that energy. Stop it. Stop trying to one up people that's not biracial right now. Stop it. You see somebody with 4C here, shut your mouth about your 3A. I'm seeing that go on right now. And then I come on YouTube and there's a synchronicity, a third synchronicity for this energy. I keep telling people, I'm an angel spirit that can sense sneaky wickedness, the hidden kind. When people trying to put people in negative karma that don't deserve it, trying to push people to manifest negative karma because they're jealous of them. Trying to make Black people step out of character. We're not stepping out of character, understand? You don't want us in your group, stop accepting us right now. Don't even speak to us. You don't want women of color in your groups, don't say a damn thing to us. Stop sending us these invitations. Stop trying to harvest our energy. And then want to try to make us think that we're not doing that good. Trying to slow clap. You could keep on celebrating mediocre if you want. Because you want to be about your team non-Black tribe. Go right ahead. And you're gonna stay producing mediocre stuff. Keep celebrating mediocre stuff, and that's exactly what you're going to manifest. While we're manifesting greatness, you're manifesting mediocre. I renamed this channel Victoria Unfiltered. I see by me being real nice about the negative karmic energy, wasn't getting nowhere on this channel. It wasn't getting nowhere. But it's getting somewhere now, huh? It's get people saying they getting recommended to this channel now, aren't they? If you white right now and you're staying silent and acting like you don't see what your fellow white women doing to black women, you're going to manifest mediocre. You're not going to get the job opportunities that are coming through. You're not going to get the health breakthroughs. If you're fat, you're going to stay fat. That's going to be the karmic energy you're going to get. If you're a white woman and in that microaggression energy and you're fat, you're going to stay fat. The creator's not going to let that cardio work. The cardio you're doing on the trads, the cardio that you're doing, that you're going to be doing all the way through spring so you can step out looking good in the summer, you're going to get burnout. It's not going to work. You can get burnout through microaggression. You ain't safe. You're taxing your own damn energy when you do microaggression. You think it's not. And then when you go wake up the next day, you're like, whoo, I'm washed out. You washed yourself out. Then you want to say, oh, I'm blocked and I don't know why. You got blocked because that microaggression little attacks added up to a full-blown war. In the eyes of the creator, all those little bullets you were throwing with your microaggression, that added up to a damn cannon in the eyes of the creator. So the creator woke you up the next day blocked. That bomb then got set off. The smoke is in your head. You can give that silent smoke if you want to. But all you're doing is manifesting it inside of you. You better off telling us to our face how you feel about us. I came to win, to fight, to rumble, period. I already know. My ancestors told me before I was born I was going to have to fight. And it's okay. But at least I'm going to tell you to your face. Your microaggression, you want to fight me, but you don't want to tell me to my face. I'm bolder than you. Racist people, I'm bolder than you. Y'all, serious. Y'all don't want us to do art. We're going to keep doing art. Y'all season has passed with dominating the Pulitzer Prize and dominating these libraries and the art museums. Your season has passed. Now we're home. We left the 9-to-5 jobs too. We saying we okay with welfare while we getting our side businesses off the ground. We doing the same thing that you was doing and acting like you wasn't, saying welfare was a black thing when you know there was more of you on welfare. Now we good. We'll go ahead and get our little welfare check, a little support check, and go ahead and do our side business just like you've been doing all through the last 5 years. We joined in, and now you're mad because you wanted your resources just for your own. You racist people want your resources for other resources, other racist people. But we still coming in because we already know if you tell us to our face to go, we'll get your whole business shut down. If you kick us out over our skin color, we'll get your whole business shut down. You think your microaggression is powerful enough. It ain't powerful no more. We're going to still gobble up your resources and walk away with a smile on our face. Because we already know how you've been using this system, the privilege system, to cheat, to get successful when you know you're doing mediocre stuff. Now, we get even through using you for your resources and telling you your microaggression is not stopping me. I still came to eat, baby. I still came to eat. Now, you ain't the first table that I ate at and didn't like the mother effers at that table because they didn't like me. You ain't going to be the last table that I eat at. I'm always going to eat at tables where people don't like me. I'm a black woman in America, and I'm going to keep on eating. And I'm going to keep getting it for free, and I'm going to keep on storing it away, keep on recording it. You better off saying you don't want no black women in here. Because we know what your microaggression is about. You want us to go running. You want us to abandon the free resources. No, we're not. Some of our resources ain't even yours anyway. You ain't giving credit for where you got it from. So we coming to get it just like you went to go get it. You went to go get it. And we coming to get it. We understand that pride can get in the way. You don't understand. That's why you're doing microaggression. You don't understand that your pride is getting in the way. It's blocking your blessings that are supposed to come the next day. That I could have said something and another black woman could have said something that will change your life for the better instantly. But you want to do microaggression. You think you know where the blessings are coming from, like you're God. All while saying you're Catholic. Oh, I know the blessings are going to come abundant from somebody white like me. If that was the case, why the heck you still mediocre, racist woman? You should be way ahead of me then, as many other white people you're around. Y'all, I'm going to leave this video up. I'm going to have to do a part 2 of this video. If you know where the power and wisdom and magnificent blessings and ideas is coming from, this is directly to the racist people watching. And you know it's coming from other white people, so that's why you got to turn up harder for them. Then why the heck you still mediocre? If you've been making your only primarily 90% white only club, why is it still mediocre? You do need some black people in there. You do. Ooh, child. And I ain't talking about the self-hating ones. I'm talking about the ones who can let God come into their natural here. Because a lot of the self-hating black people know, no, they think they safe because they ain't feeling your microaggression. Not knowing that you still withholding from them. They don't even know that, though. See, we being quiet. The black people who don't got self-hate, we being quiet. Because we know we can get more just sitting there staring at you like this. Because even though you think you holding stuff from us, by us sitting there quiet, we getting everything spiritually that you're withholding from us. Yeah. Because we're not sitting there with microaggression thoughts in our head. We're sitting there like, what do you got? While you're sitting there like, what the F are you doing here? And every time you have that mindset and we just got, what do you got? We get to get whatever you're trying to hide. Whether it's through a resource that you already been to, the creator going to send that to us. Or we're going to get it from your metaphysical space. One way or another, we're going to get it. Okay? Because God don't like secret hate. God don't like hate at all. Microaggression hate. But God hate the kind that you think you can cloak with a smile and acting like you nice to everybody but that person, and that person ain't done nothing wrong to you. The creator despises that. And one of the ways you get punished is everything you think you're hiding from that person, they will get it one way or another. Now, class is finished for all the white racist people who are watching. You can do your little video clips. You can go ahead and respond. I don't give a damn. But when divine ones go in these groups, they're going to be like, woo, Miss V was right. Ooh, right on time. Yes, because I be on time, baby. I be on time. You white people that's racist, y'all can stonewall all you want. Take it and shove it up your butt. We're going to stand in the same line you in and kick and get it too. Okay? And there's nothing you can do about it unless you want your business shut down. Unless you want to end up on the news as a Karen. Because we got cameras to videotape you. And we're recording you. Somebody always does. Be nice to black people today. Black Indians, Native Americans, everybody of color, be nice. Be nice to them. People always want to put black people in their place. I'm going it the other way. Be nice to black people today, African Americans. Be nice this week. Be nice this month. I know it's hard. You're used to your overseas white UK groups and stuff. I know it's hard, but you're being tested. Okay, I'll see y'all later. Bye, everybody. Have a wonderful day.